Hey everybody, this is Dutch at Mystic Mountain Homestead with Kimberly.
Hi, this is Kimberly with Skiatook Bee Supply.
And today she's going to be doing a what?
I'm doing a hive inspection. We're going to look at this one, see how they're doing, see if they need another honey super added. Just kind of see what's going on in this colony. So here we are, and here we go.
Let's jump into it.
All right, so we're going to jump in here, and we're going to take the outer cover off. And I see some bees in here. You can see some bees right here.
Ooh, they're coming up quick.
Yep.
They're coming to get you, aren't they?
Oh, they're putting some nectar in here. They're working on it. There's a few that they're working on. We're gonna checkerboard them around. They've got some frames here that they've drawn out, and that there's some nectar in, and that's right in the middle, which is not an uncommon thing because bees like to work in the middle. And we're I don't know that we're gonna need it, but we'll see. So yeah, I may not need it right now.
Yeah, I don't think they're ready for it.
I don't think they're ready for it, but we'll see. So I'm gonna put this here. They're putting honey up here, and that's what these are. These are honey super frames. So I've checkerboarded these in, kind of get that encourages them to start drawing on.
What's going on with this board that's in between, the divider board?
I don't know for sure, but we're going to take that out.
That looks like it made them two hives almost.
Yeah.
And that's what they look like how they're acting.
It has a tendency to split them a little bit. So we're going to probably, relocate that and move that around a little bit.
Yeah, because it's like they're acting like that's a whole nother house. You see them?
Yeah.
Do you think there might be a queen up in there? Or
no,
they're trying to make
I'm
one?
not seeing that. But,
okay.
We never want to divide the colony. So we're going to, just make some little arrangements.
Yeah, they're dancing
here.
and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. So let's pop this inner cover off, and I think we're gonna have a mess up here in this one.
We got honey.
Maybe. I think that they've
honeyed it. It's full. I would disconnect it from the bottom. I would disconnect. No. I would disconnect this part right here. Yeah, and then flip the whole thing over and look at it first.
Well, that's a good idea.
To see what we're dealing with. Because you might have to go through there with a knife to separate it off from the top.
I probably will. Because it's not the lid, the inner cover that was put on is not wanting to come up. So they're also going to attach that to the top of the frames.
An ant just ran out of the side of the box when you did that.
Yeah, well, ants are really bad.
A bunch of them are. It has ants in it.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we need a container for some honey.
Look at all that honey, guys.
Go get a bowl from the house if you could.
Bees are not happy.
Can you get a bowl?
Can you put the super right on top of the box?
Well, we need a bowl for honey. Okay, so take a look at this. We've got a little honeycomb here drawn. This is all full. We got some brood down in here. We're gonna have to be careful. We don't want the queen to get caught up in this. So
I would just take the whole thing and flip it upside down for now until we get the bowl for honey, because it's just leaking everywhere.
Yeah, we're gonna be pulling this off. We're gonna work this bottom box and see what needs to be done. Take a look. Can you see it from there?
This is what happens.
Okay. Well, we're gonna need a plate or a bowl.
Okay. Can you put the super right on top of the box?
Well, if I do, they need to have a deep box put on, and then the honey super will go up.
Do the best you can.
Okay. But I really need a bowl or a plate. Okay, so I'm going to gently start removing some of this.
He's not getting it.
No, it's okay.
He don't know?
Well, he has trouble hearing it.
Oh, okay. I thought so too. Ooh, the bees are getting me.
It's okay. Oh.
It's all right.
You suited up good?
I'm suited up good. They're just not happy.
Yeah, they're not happy.
Not happy
we
bees.
may have to get the smoker out if they get too unhappy.
I think they're just bumping into me more than anything.
Yeah, they're not real super mean aggressive.
They're just bumping into me.
They're just like, hey, that's our honey, back off.
Yep.
Look at that. Wouldn't you like to
No
bite
gloves.
into? Look at that dripping honey. Wouldn't you like to bite into that chunk of honeycomb?
Oh man,
That looks delicious.
it does. They think so too. They're feasting.
Yeah, they're feasting.
They're like, eat it quick.
Yeah, they're gonna take our little bit of honey here we have. So here's some brood.
Yeah, I saw that.
But this is drone brood. See how it's all puffed up? You can really see that when you look at it from the side. See how
Right.
it's like little pillows raised up? So that's mostly drone brood, but we're gonna lay it right there for right now. And then here is some more of that gorgeous.
So the worker bee brood is more flat.
It's more flat, yep. And then look at this chunk of honey.
A bee landed on me, made me jump.
Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Man, yes.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Somebody's gonna love that. Okay, here we go. Put it right there. Okay, so all this really needs to come off.
They're interested in my camera now.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they keep flying
They're
around my
like,
camera.
what is that? Is that the source of our problem here?
They're like, it keeps coming close to us.
Okay.
Hope you guys are all enjoying this.
Yeah, this is why we really don't leave on, you know, extra boxes that are not.
And that, what is that? That's
framed.
just, what is that called right there? That piece that was on there
That was a mountain camp rim feeder. We use it for winter feeding.
for sugar blocks, right?
Yeah, for sugar blocks.
That's what I thought.
Or, you know, if we're using a baggy type feeder, which I don't really recommend, but some people do use them. We use that, or a spacer within a colony. We can use those. And that really, you know, really should have probably come off for after winter. But in this situation, we're not going to complain because we're going to get some beautiful honey out of it, right?
That's right.
Okay, so I'm going to start pulling some of these frames up. These are very unhappy bees with me for disturbing their hard work.
And I have no gloves on, everybody.
Uh-oh. Do we need to get
No,
the
I'm
smoker
good.
for you? Okay, so we got a queen. She's got beautiful brood here. We got brood. I see some drone brood right there. Just a few, not too many. And I'm just going to sit this out. Okay.
They're thick in the air. Do you guys see how thick these are? And look, no
I don't really
gloves.
pay attention. So we got lots of bees. What we're going to do is we're going to pack her in a box. And I'd like to have, I've got a deep box over here that I'm going to use.
Let's step back some.
This deep box. Start putting some of them in, kind of checkering them in. So I'm going to set it here, and I'll just put a frame over. And then I'll put a frame of foundation here that's not drawn, but it's going to go in. And then I'm going to put a frame of foundation. Now some of these are a little rough, but I think the bees hopefully will do the repairs on these because this is what we have to work with today. I hear them.
Yeah, they are thick in the air. Woo! Are you going to check? You said you're going to checkerboard them and put, yeah, you're putting another box on. Good. That's exactly what I would have done too.
We're going to put another deep on. That's what they
Yeah, they're
really
strong.
need.
It's a strong hive.
Yeah, we could add another honey seeker, but right now we really need.
I would put that that top on, and add that honey super on.
Yeah, we will.
They're pretty thick,
Look at that. Woo.
and they're not even stinging me, but they're crawling all over me.
Well, these are good too. So I'm not getting stung. How about you?
No, I'm talking about I have no gloves on my hands, and they're crawling on my hands.
Yeah, they're unhappy girls at this point. They feel like I'm invading their space. And I'm trying to be gentle with them.
Right?
I know they don't like it.
I just didn't like the fact that we tore off the roof like that.
Yeah, they don't like the lid. Who would want their lid on top of the roof to come off, right? So we're going to put that there. We've got some combs here that have been drawn a little bit. One of them is a honey super, but we're going to utilize it anyway. Drop that. My hands are wet with honey, so it makes it a little harder to hold on to the frame.
Those are bees you're seeing, y'all, when the camera gets blacked out for a second. Oh, that's a bee again.
That will be helpful to them. And then we're going to add this box because we want this box, this hive to be really strong.
You could probably make that into a super hive eventually. It's so good.
Eventually, they're doing pretty good right now.
Yeah.
So,
You got a couple more deep frames you can stick in there?
I don't. I think this is it for a deep frame.
Just got to let her know.
Yeah, come back in here and put more in. Push these in nice and tight. We always put our frames in nice and tight because that keeps them from drawing them out real wide. If you draw them out real wide, then it makes it hard to get all the frames in that we should be getting in. So what I think we'll do now is we may go ahead and I may put some of these honey super frames in because we don't want them drawing out spaces that we're calling like this.
And they'll just build onto the bottom of those, right?
Yeah, they'll build onto the bottom. I've got some of my hives that way. It doesn't hurt anything at all. These have no wiring in them, so if they fill these with honey, they'll be beautiful comb. So, and then I think we're going to, he's really wanting this honey under honey super on there.
You don't.
I might do, go ahead.
I think you could get away with putting it on there.
I think I can, and I'm going to put the one with honey on top. So
Oh, really?
we always lift up our honey and put our more empties in between because that causes them to fill it out faster. So that's exactly what we're going to do. What I would like to do is put a couple hive beetle traps in here before we get too far along. Pull those off.
And the main problem is the reason they're having hive beetle problems is because they're right here in the shade like
They
that.
are, and we've talked about it before, but this seems to be a good location or one of the better locations that they want to keep their bees. So sometimes we just have to work with that.
What we got, right?
Yeah, kind of working with what space we have. But with that said, we need to be more vigilant with our hive beetle deterrents, like using hive beetle traps, putting oil in a California bottom. You know, you can really create problems having them in the shade. But as you can see, this hive is off to a good start, so I'm not going to complain about it
Right, it's gorgeous.
at this point. So we got that on there. We're going to put this box on. We're going to put this box on. And what I think I'll do is I'll put more everything down here. So I kind of checkered these, but we're kind of short on some honey threads, it looks like. Here. So I'm going to maybe put one down below that has a little honey. And then, so these are set up to hold 9 frames. I really like that. That's great that we're doing 9 frames in these because that helps the bees draw it out just like they should. You know, nice spacing between it so when you go to extract honey, it's easy to work with.
You guys got to check this out. I'll bring you in closer, y'all. Hopefully they don't get me. Let you guys hear this mess. Listen.
So as you're looking at that, I'm going to go ahead and put a couple more hive beetle traps in this honey super. We want to give them that protection.
There's enough bees right here to start another hive almost.
Quite a few bees on there. We're going to shake those down here in a few minutes into the top of this colony. you get us a bowl? A plate or a bowl? A platter? Oh. It's okay, stay back. I don't want to get too close to you. We need a bowl to put some honey chunks in. Go, 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 go. You're going to get stung. Go on. He's not suited up. You don't want him getting stung. Okay. So we got this on, and I hope they haven't been hold.
No, I don't think he could hear you.
I know, he's having trouble. Well, it's kind of hard to hear over the roar.
The bees are so loud, y'all.
They are. They really are. Okay, so I'm going to put this up here. This has got some spaces in it. We're going to need to put some extra frames in here. And I would say here in a couple weeks, I need to be back checking this, maybe making sure there's frames in it. You know, maybe Susan will feel better at this time, and she'll be able to check it, hopefully. But if not, you know, we can come back and check it and help her with that. But they're going to need some more because we don't want them building this chunk comb, kind of like what we've got over here. So what I'm going to start doing now, because I want to be able to knock these bees down into the colony. Let me see where I lay.
What are these bees doing? Look at what they're doing in my hand.
What are they doing on your hand?
Watch, they're like laying on there and then take off. Laying on there and take
Oh,
off.
well, your landing board.
I'm just a landing board?
You are a landing board.
I was wondering.
Well, at least they're not stinging you, right?
No, they're just landing and taking back off.
Well, they're not too bad. I mean, they're upset, but they're really pretty mild.
They really are.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this bottom board that we took off of this other hive, and for now it's going to be my plate. I am going to put some beautiful chunk honey on this, and we'll utilize it just like that. Okay, so
Now they're going to get upset.
yeah, and there'll probably be some that land back on it, but it won't be as many as what there is. Now, pieces like this that have brood on them, this is like drone brood, it's okay if we don't. The other side over here. But the honey, this is going to be delicious to eat. So I'm going to put it over here. We'll probably have to run the bees off of it again. May have to start the smoker and smoke it just to get them to get off of it a little bit. Oops, that piece is off. Now here's a piece of drone brood. I'm going to kind of toss it down here and kind of shake it down. Brush the bees off. We may let them just clean that out. And I'm sure they will. Look at that gorgeous comb. I love fresh capped honey like this. This is like one of the biggest sweet treats you could possibly ever have.
Right?
These bees that are over to the side building but flying back to the colony. Look at this kind of liquid honey in there. That's why I was putting the plate, so that we can capture some of that liquid honey down here in the bottom. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Just filling up the bottom of that
Yep.
lid, too.
Yep.
It's going to pour all out. There's a hole in the bottom.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, remember it's a
I'm
lid.
going to bring this over here, and I'm just going to start pushing some of those bees right off into the colony. Look at that.
They went straight down, too.
Yeah. Ooh.
You okay? They'll get you?
Yeah. That's what I get for wearing just socks and not wearing boots. Okay.
You okay?
Yeah.
Got your ankle?
Yeah. They're climbing up my ankle just a little bit. They're a happy girl. I'm standing right there where a bunch are on the ground, so.
Right. They're just
It's
trying to
like
climb
your
up your legs.
ankles are fair game, I think. stung very much. I don't mind to get stung a little bit because it's actually good for your arthritis, but let's not go too far with it, right? Okay, so I'm going to utilize this space up here on top to start pulling off some of this comb. Okay, here's a nice another chunk of beautiful edible comb, and then here's some drone comb. So we'll separate them out. There, look at that chunk.
Gorgeous.
Woo, there we go. I mean, that's like perfection right there.
Ready to go in a jar.
Oh man. Minus a honeybee or two, right?
Right.
Okay, so we'll get the rest of this off. A nice piece. There's a nice piece. I don't think Dad's come back with the bait yet. So we'll just utilize what we got. Bees can clean some of this up. Put it out far enough away that it don't draw robbers or anything in. Ooh, there's a nice another piece of comb. So what happens anytime you break open the honey, bees, a few bees will be lost in it. That's just a kind of a thing that happens because it is sticky, and you'd think, oh, the bees can handle the sticky, but bees don't usually have to deal with sticky too much because their honey that they're eating and utilizing is usually capped honey and not a lot of just liquid honey running out into the colony. And so that's why we end up losing a few bees when we have this situation. But the good thing is the queen can lay up to 3,000 eggs a day. So this hive won't even feel the impact of the few bees that don't survive this. And that's just the way it is in nature. They have ways to replenish themselves very rapidly.
That was a big old piece of brood comb.
Yeah, but it's all, see how it's all puffed up?
Mm-hmm.
That's all drone.
Drones. Yep.
So we're not worried about losing a little drone brood comb because it's not going to add
That's
to
some
the
clear
workers.
looking honey too.
Oh, I know. Isn't this beautiful honey? This is springtime honey.
Right?
This is awesome stuff. As if the beauty of the bees and the mystery and how they create is not enough, then they give us this wonderful sweetness to enjoy. Here's a little piece of comb, and then this is all brood here. Has a little nectar in it.
All the rest is honey in there.
Yeah. Isn't that great?
Yeah. Pretty good turnout for the beginning
Too
of the
bad
year.
they didn't do this up in the honey super.
Right.
Because that honey super probably would have been pretty close to full at this time and ready to extract.
But the way they're
Then a
making,
honey super on instead of this.
they're making some long cells too on these combs. It looks like.
Well, and this is
So they're
natural.
deep.
Take a look at that. When you
Look how deep those cells are, guys.
And I know there's a lot of fussing and disagreement between beekeepers, even seasoned beekeepers, about using real beeswax versus plastic, but you won't find plastic cells that long. In nature, they will build them this long. If you let them build it on real beeswax, they'll build it the way they want it, out nice and long like this. And so this is just a peek for you, you know, the viewer and the beekeeper watching this, to see that. And so start watching these things as you work bees, and you'll see this sort of thing appear. And nature always knows best, so we like to stick with it. Doesn't mean we always can. Especially during COVID, we couldn't get, you know, some foundations and real beeswax foundation and combs, but there's a reason why we try to do that around Skiatook Bee Supply. And we do have some plastic, but I always recommend we don't use it versus the real deal. Okay, we're just about got this clean. Look at this one little cute piece of comb that they just started building out right
that is
there. Isn't that little? And it just, and if it was left to itself, it would have become just like these others, nice and huge. We got this one cute little piece of chunk of comb right there.
I can just shake them down in there, huh? In a second.
Yep, I'm
Almost.
going to. I'm gonna
Got that one last piece of comb to get
yeah,
out.
I got one piece over here. I'm just gonna turn this so I can get a little better angle on it.
That's a big old piece.
Yeah, that'll be delicious. Think about hot biscuits right out of the oven with some fresh honey on it.
Right?
Doesn't that make you happy? Makes me hungry.
Makes me hungry too.
I haven't had breakfast yet.
Me neither.
Okay. So I'm not trying not to get a bunch of these.
And as you
honey
see,
down in there.
they're going straight, and when they hit that hive, they go straight down in there. They're not flying back off. See, they're walking down in there. They smell that queen. Sense her pheromones. We got a little queen dance going on over here. Everybody, she's here. Well, everybody, we're gonna put the lid on, or we're gonna have it. No, that's it.
My lid. I'm gonna get out. I'm grabbing these pieces that I dropped. Moving away from the colony a little bit. Okay.
Looks like a good hive.
Yep. They look good, don't they?
I do.
These girls are going to make some honey. So, we do need an inner cover on this. We don't have it. It's covered in honey right now. But we also need to put some more frames in here. So, that's what we need to do here. We're going to go ahead and shut this up and let them calm down. See this girl right here saying the queen's here? See her? She's got her doing a little headstand.
Yep,
She's
that
got that
one, a
last
couple of them.
right before her tail. You'll see a little brighter band, and so she's letting off a pheromone that's letting all the other bees know that the queen is here, and that's why they do that little headstand and fan upwards so that they push that smell or that scent up into the air.
That's cool.
Okay.
Well, everybody, like, subscribe, and until next time, smash that thumbs up button.